Me right now. First, come on. Give me the part I want to see. There we go.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Oh my god, he really is in danger. Ralph! You gonna be okay? Ralph! I did not realize that happened. I'm in danger. What? I don't like the sound of this right here. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Their muscular physique is suitable for a warrior, and their rugged body is not easily defeated. This character is Vulcan's close combat warrior. Using their superior strength, they wield a heavy war hammer. 20k. The combined power of the Power Strike 1 is the highest of all the characters, and can knock down a weak enemy with a single blow. Their accuracy checks, which are lowered because of the weapon, can be raised with high dexterity and technique. Alright, have a nice nap. Should I check Discord about the art right now? I can take a small break for that. Alright, where was I? I hope you have a nice nap. Sweet dreams. I'm taking a nap soon myself. Okay. I'll check it as soon as I'm done with the stream, and then I'll take a nap myself. Hopefully I made something good enough to put on YouTube. Their accuracy checks, which are lowered because of the weapon, can be raised with high dexterity and technique, like the cat's eye. This will allow you to maintain an accuracy check that is almost the same as normal. Enjoy your one-shot might and crush your enemies. Super attack, super burst, big defense, kinda versatile. No support, no magic really. Over here. Yeah, they're scary. And what are they doing to fairies? Leave them alone. Weakness says water ice damage. Makes sense, they're very fire elemental. They're burning up. Time to cool you down. Time to cool you down. Vulcan player character. Vulcans are considered to be among the barbarous tribes, but do not swear allegiance to the malevolent gods. Instead, they directly worship the second sword, the Sword of Liberation, Ignis. As they shun the malevolent gods, so too do the gods shun Vulcans, preventing any from taking up the priest's mantle in their names. With horns like bull, wings like dragon, and reddish black of skin. The silhouette of a Vulcan closely resembles a demon. For this reason, those who are unaware of Vulcans often mistake one for a demon. However, Vulcans don't normally go outside their territories deep underground. When they do, it is in very special cases, such as when they are chasing after a traitor in their clan. Vulcans have very strict rules in their society regarding attacking their own kind, and those who do are condemned to death. Death. Where was I? However, chasing these traitors to the clan is also a crime. So the few Vulcans on the surface are also condemned and have torn their wings off to show their condemned status. Unlike other Barbarous, Vulcans are only considered to become adults when they are full-fledged warriors, rather than reaching a particular age. This, the actual age of adulthood, will vary from Vulcan to Vulcan, but generally it tends to be around 15 years old. They live slightly longer than most of the races, though, to be around 250 years old. Starting languages. Vulcans can speak, read, and write Barbaric and Vulcan. Restricted class priest. What a shame. Can you not be just a priest for this? Why not just be a priest for Ignis? Why not, though? Sounds like they should just be a priest for Ignis. Starting soul scars for racial abilities. Oh no, look who it is again. Dark vision. Wow. Imagine my shock. Unbelievable. Inconceivable. Fire immunity. Vulcans are immune to fire-type damage, whether physical or magical. Yeah, they're pretty fiery. Vulcan's gem. A Vulcan has a gem on the back of each hand. 1 fire and 1 earth. They can be used as fairy gems. The player may choose which hand has which gem. The rank of each gem is the same as the Vulcan's adventure level. I like the sound of fairy gems, but also I'm scared of these Vulcans. They seem dangerous to us. Enhance racial traits. At level 6, gain a new racial trait. Force summoning. Once per day. Oh no, fairy. Oh no. Aww. Once per day, as a major action, the Vulcan can spend 10 HP and MP to summon a fairy with fire and or earth attributes and control it at will. The level of the fairy summoned must be less than or equal to the Vulcan's adventure level, and it will act immediately after the Vulcan's turn. The Vulcan can only take a limited move the turn they use. The Vulcan can only take a limited move the turn they use Summon Fairy. With the turn they use, I guess. With the turn they use. The Vulcan cannot have more than one fairy summoned at a time, even if using other spells and effects. After 30 seconds or 3 rounds, or as a minor action, the fairy will be dismissed and disappear. A Mako stone can be used in the place of the Vulcan's MP, not HP, mana points. Place of the Vulcan's mana points. By the 11th level, by doubling HP and MP spent for forced summoning, spending 20 HP and MP, that's a lot. That's a lot. The Vulcan can instead summon a fairy whose level is less than or equal to the adventurer's level +2. However, this fairy will disappear after only 10 seconds or 1 single round. Weakness, water ice damage +3. You choose to have your background chosen for you based on dice rolls. As always, you use 2 dice. Looks like it's the high rolls and low rolls again that are 2,500. If you roll 2, 3, or 4, your background is Scholar with a starting class of Sage. You have 6 skill points, 9 body points, and 12 mind points, with 2,500 experience as a low roll. If you roll 5 or 6, your background is Brawler, and your starting class is Grappler, with a skill and body point of a whopping 10 each, and mind points of 7 with 2,000 experience points. If you roll a 7, you're focused on being a fairy tamer. Your background is Fairy Touch, your starting class is Fairy Tamer, and you are 7-11. Oh, thank heaven. Skill points are 9, body points are 7, mind points are 11. Experience points 2,000. If you roll an 8 or a 9, your background is Warrior. Your starting class is Fighter. Yes. Starting class is Fighter. Skill is 8, body is a huge 11 points, and mind is 8. Experience is 2,000 points. And lastly, if you get a high roll, which is 10, 11, or 12, your background is Hermit. Your starting class is Ranger. Your skill points are 10, your body points are 7, and your mind points are 10. And your experience points is 2,500. Determination of Vulcan ability scores. A is 2 dice, B is 1 dice, C is 2 dice, D is 2 dice plus 6, E is 2 dice, and F is 1 dice. Additional background tables. I'm out of water. Here are slightly special background tables. Some of these background tables include classes that cannot be played without supplements, such as Cardiogrees, so please confirm this point and obtain the Game Master's permission before using them. Drake Knight background. 2 dice, once again, 2, 3, 4, background priest, starting glass priest, skill points 13, body points 11, mind points 8, 2000 experience. 5 or 6, background is sorcerer, starting class sorcerer, skill points 12, body points 11, mind points 9, very well balanced. Experience points 2000. Rolling 7, background is warrior, starting class is Spencer, skill points are 14, body points are 13, mind points are only 5. And experience points are 2500. With a 8 or 9 roll, background is shapeshifter, starting class is Heritor. Skill points and body points are a large 12 and 12. And mind is 8. Experience points are 2500. Let's see. If you roll 10, 11, or 12, background is tactician, starting class is warlord. That's intense. Skill is 13. Body is 11, mind is 8. Experience points are 2500. Should come back to those. There's only 2 more. No, there's a lot. Let's scroll through these. This is a lot of charts to go over. I don't think this is information you or I are probably going to remember. Unless you have a very particular learning style, in which you tend to remember rote information very easily. Hmm, 89. Description: Sword Crystal. Sword crystals are originally made to strengthen swords of protection. Extracting mana from sword shards and making it... I'll start over. Sword crystals are originally made to strengthen swords of protection. Extracting mana from the sword shards and making it easier for the swords of protection to absorb it. Droken break. Droken break. Yes, definitely. Droken break. Broken Drake player characters can use this as a medium for limited draconification. However, Sword Crystal is not traded for money. In the PC, the player character may obtain one by spending 10 points of reputation. Limited draconification requires an adventure level of sword crystals. The use of this item consumes the sword crystal, and the loss of the precious sword crystal reduces the total reputation for the humanoid society. However, since both sword shards and sword crystals are almost worthless in Barbarous society, there is no need to decrease the total reputation if player character is in a Barbarous society. Sword crystal itself will be lost. It's like you go dragon, humans don't like you like us. Alright, like 10 more pages till we're done with part 1. Let's go! So close. Guidelines for playing a Barbarous player character. Here, we will describe the guidelines for creating and playing characters using a Barbarous player character. Guideline for character creation. Barbarous player characters have more racial abilities than human player characters. and some of them are more complicated. In particular, Drake Knight and Basilisk have the ability to shapeshift into multi-section forms. And it is important to note that this new class character must be acquired and leveled for them. The player should be aware of the characteristics of their own race as much as possible, so they can play without mistakes and efficiently. Barbarous History Table. Listed here are the history tables for Barbarous. A and B are history tables for Barbarous who have left the Barbarous Society and are living together with humanoids. I mean, my character never lived in Barbarous Society. She was just born to one Barbarous parent who is now deceased. C is a history table for characters who were born in a Barbarous society and have lived as a Barbarous. And some of the histories are very anti-humanoid. The player may choose these at random with dice, or they may choose them by themselves. In either case, please remember that the history is intended to create a character's vibes. Vibes. Character vibes. Do you have character vibes? My character's vibing. Giving off vibes. Giving off wholesome vibes. That's what my character's doing. My character's giving off wholesome vibes. Wholesome vibes. Wholesome succubus. Not to bind the player's behavior, and not to encourage behavior that may annoy the game master or other players. Play nice. You can choose up to 3 types of history, which can be used in combination with the history tables from Core Rulebook 1 and Ignis Blaze. See Core Rulebook 1, page 62, Core Rulebook 2, page 32, not 62, 32, and Ignis Blaze, page 44. Death. Barbarous Personal History Table. And you can potentially use this to make your story quicker, or the game master may force you to do things randomly. Just like with rolling these stats. That's not the style we're playing. We're more personal self-expression around here. So picked up by a humanoid, I mean kind of. Also kinda sort of. I mean, she was born kind, molded by it. That would kind of make sense. I mean, she cares about Lifos. She does care about Lifos. So I could work that in. You were not fitting in with your people. Nope, I was not involved in Barbarous society. I mean, that's true to an extent. This is true of my character. This is very true right here. 100%. Very true. I mean, kind of. She does like to help humanoids. No amnesia, not interested in strong fights. Didn't come to train as a warrior, not a spy. Definitely not bot. That would be scary. That would be disturbing. Born of humanoid parents, yes. I mean, she has kind of fallen in love with a humanoid. She kind of does aspire to be humanoid. These are things that more closely relate to my character. As good as I was able to highlight them. I mean, one of my family members was killed, the father was. My parents are. I mean, she kinda does. She kinda does. Worship humanoid culture. Kind of, but it's not that serious. It's pretty open so far still. Maybe, not sure. Maybe. Yeah. Not these. This would be my character. Maybe to an extent, but I know she wants to accept all people. To an extent. I think she probably will feel this way. She does dream of becoming a humanoid. She does. 100%. She wishes she was just a normal girl. Feeling like she's a lesser girl just makes her dream of being, waking up tomorrow and being a proper girl. Be nice to just wake up tomorrow and be a proper girl. If only life were that simple. If only life were that easy. Instead, she has to live her life as a journey, chasing her dream of being more like the humans that she admires. Fairies? What? Oh my goodness, why would I? No, I don't want to destroy fairies. No. She is interested in the history of humanoids. I like to think she has hope for humanoids. Oh, another table, wow. There's a lot of things I can fill out. Yes. Yes. Raised in a humanoid society. You run away. Yeah, she's somewhat cowardly. This will at least, yeah, this will become the case. True. I mean, to an extent, not the taste of anything other than, like, seminal fluids, but that's the only thing. No, she would not bully anyone. She does tend to hide her identity for much of her life. Not proud of who she is. She'd rather be stealth if she could. I think her not blood-related father tried to kill her. Or maybe. That's potentially possible. God, I hope not. Nope, don't want this for her. She deserves better than that. She deserves better than that. Alright. Went through all of these and put things through that might be likely. Too relatable. Guideline for playing. When playing on a Barbarous player character, the experience will differ greatly, depending on whether the adventure takes place in a humanoid society or around a barbarous society. The guidelines for each case are described here. Entering humanoid society and going on adventures. It is very difficult for a barbarous to live in humanoid society. Unfortunately. Pain. Ow. I'm a sweet succubus girl. I deserve to be accepted. But instead, I'm treated as a disgusting menace. Worse than all the other girls. Tainted. I'm treated as tainted. A problem. A danger. Lesser than all the other girls. Not as valuable or meaningful. Dangerous to the fabric of society. Who knows if it will continue to be safe to exist? Basically, Barbarous and humanoid are considered to be unable to coexist. And it has nearly been impossible to break this stereotype even though she desperately wants to. Even though that's what she yearns for. Even though this is what she yearns for. Kobolds are barely accepted in the humanoid society, but they're not regarded as equals, only as a labor force for menial tasks. Horrible. Dumpiers, who are born from humans, and Lamia, who must suck humanoid blood to survive. Often live in humanoid cities and settlements. However, They have to hide their true identities. And if their identities are revealed, their lives will be in danger. So they have to live stealthily. They have to be stealth. It's not dangerous to not be. It's not safe to not be. The more people who know, the more danger you're in. Of course, it is possible for a player character to personally develop friendship and affection with a humanoid NPC, or other NPCs close to them, and gain their trust and coexist with them, which is the case for my character. However, Barbarous race itself cannot be accepted by society. And it is not easy to be truly accepted by a nation or a community, no matter how active you are and how much your existence is recognized as beneficial. Pain. And she just wants to be a normal girl.
There's a reason I put you in Rajapa to start with.
She just wants to be a normal girl and help others. She just wants to live her life as a normal girl. Instead, she feels tainted, is treated as tainted, a danger to the fabric of society. Dangerous, predatory, strange, disgusting. Never is good or equal to a normal girl or woman. Never.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Even if a barbarous individual has a certain position, it is inevitable that they will be discriminated against or not trusted. The humanoid who forms a friendship with a barbarous person must be prepared to face second-hand discrimination and looked at in the same way. Humanoid and barbarous party. When barbarous NPCs, when barbarous not NPCs. When barbarous player characters and humanoid player characters are in the same party, they have to have an appropriate backstory and a reason for working with the humanoids. It is very rare for a barbarous to work together, which can be quite harmful. The reason for this is to consider how the humanoid members feel about the barbarous player character, and how the barbarous player character feels about the humanoid members. Also, barbarous player characters are not allowed to contact with an unspecified number of humanoids, or move around the city for social reasons due to their soul scars. If a barbarous player character enters the town, they should hide their true identity. The identity of the barbarous player character is revealed. The humanoids sharing the same activities with the barbarous player character may be considered a foreign enemy. Depending on the barbarous race and their number of soul scars, they may be strongly affected by the swords of protection, so be careful.
That's another reason they lowered your soul scars.
I see. Somehow everything I'm reading feels like it is really close to home. Swords of protection have different, but not constant ranges of effect. The area of effect is not visible, and cannot be seen or perceived by those who are not affected. But those with strong soul scar will feel discomfort just by approaching. Below is a list of effects of how swords of protection affect creatures with soul scars. The influence of swords of protection on soul scar. 1 soul scar means don't feel particularly affected. 2 means may experience slight tinnitus of the ears. 3 tinnitus and lightheadedness, but tolerable once you get used to it. I guess this is me. Unless we choose 4.
Yeah, no, I put you down to 3.
I guess I'm a weak succubus, and that's okay.
You're not a weak succubus, but you're definitely one who's not as selfish as others.
That's good.
I figure that's a good enough reason for you to have less soul scars.
Yeah. Hopefully. 4 or 5. Well, 5 they're just revenants, so.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to me. I guess that is specifically for revenants, or undead in general.
Unable to move due to severe pain all over the body. Cannot perform major action or minor action, and can only perform limited move. I don't remember what the limited moves were.
Basically, you can't really move that far at all.
Oof.
If it's in a combat scenario, it's literally you can't move. Basically.
I see. Action checks are penalized by a number of soul scars. If I end up getting resurrected, I guess I'm gonna be this. And have to deal with this. Adventures in Barbarous Society, which is not my character. Adventures in Barbarous Society. When adventuring in a barbarous society, you will play with moral values that are very different from those of the usual adventures by humanoid player characters. In a barbarous society, there are few laws as in humanoid society, and there are none with respect to the maintenance of security. And yet a barbarous society exists for a very simple reason. It is the law of the jungle. Weak will serve under the strong. In a barbarous society, freedom can be obtained by any means. By showing power to the other person and by making them obey you. In a barbarous society, the value of life is low, and people fight for their lives. Even if a person is killed, it is considered the person who is weak enough to be killed is at fault. Horrible. And the killer will not be punished. Therefore, the barbarous society is not as tight and free as it seems for a player character which has just created a character. Barbarous society is an intensely vertical society. I.e., you cannot disobey the upper barbarous. Remember that refusing or disobeying an order from the upper barbarous is always a risk to your life. On the other hand, it is easy to influence a weaker person with violence or intimidation. It is even acceptable to kill or torture them to make an example of them, especially yomas such as goblins. Often have no concept of promise or trust, and violence is undeniably the most effective means. Or kobolds. Poor kobolds. Poor kobolds. I want to protect kobolds. I want to protect kobolds. They're so cute. They're worthy of protection. They need to be protected. However, it is also important to gain the trust of higher-level Barbarous with intelligence and reason, such as drakes and trolls. They are capable of business and negotiation, and have a spirit of mutual help. However, they often have an ulterior motive. Listen, the ability to talk. Actually, I've made mistakes this whole time.
I see. It happens.
Does my voice feel strange? I've been talking nonstop this whole time.
Only slightly.
That's good. They are capable of business and negotiation and have a spirit of mutual help. However, they often have ulterior motives behind their actions, and they will prey on you or take your life if you show them the slightest opportunity. Oof. Gross. Very gross. If you play in a barbarous society, please be aware of the above points and enjoy unusual adventures with different value systems, very different. Of course, these are guidelines for playing a barbarous society, not absolute rules or regulations. You should consult with the Game Master. The Game Master. Where's the Game Master? See? Master. 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 But you're my master. You're my master. You should consult with the Game Master and prioritize making the session as a whole enjoyable. Game Masters may tolerate more human-like roleplay as a way of thinking to ease the burden. Rewards in a barbarous society. Barbarous basically like to fight and hope to win. Therefore, they value honor above all, as well as money and goods as a reward for their requests, assignments, and work. The barbarous, especially the player characters, are all above a certain level of intelligence, and some of them have a high level of pride. It is not a small amount of money that motivates them, but honor, reputation, to show off their strength and value. Therefore, when enjoying an adventure in a barbarous society, the Game Master will often first present how much honor or reputation the adventure will bring, and the player should play with this in mind. Money in a barbarous society. Most of the barbarous are shopping by barter, but the barbarous race and barbarous player characters know the value of money and buy and sell with money. For them, gamble has the same value as a humanoid society and is paid as a reward for shopping or working. However, barbarous societies do not have the technology to accurately produce gamble silver and gold coins, and most of them were taken from the past or from humanoids. Oh, wow.
I'm decent.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you for the raid. Hi there. Well, it's a shame that I'm almost done with chapter 1, because I'm getting tired and I've talked for a long time. Hi, raiders! Hi there. Yeah, good job. Thank you. It's usually us, though. We can celebrate.
Here, I'm bad at typing. There we go.
Oh, Resident Evil. That would make Kyle happy. I would be very happy to hear you were playing Resident Evil 4. He loves Resident Evil. I should definitely raid someone when I'm done streaming, especially since I've been raided with 13 people. Hey there. Oh, hey, Surayuki Mura.
You played it all night. Good
Jeez.
lord.
Good lord, indeed. How long was your stream? How long was your stream? 7 hours. How long was my stream then?
6 hours and 36 minutes.
I'm at a similar amount of time as you, but I've been reading this entire time.
Yeah, Lynn's probably thinking in the back of her head, like, these are amateur hours.
No, I'm thinking in the back of my head, oh no, I just got a raid when I wanted to end the stream soon and rest my voice.
Loud, you don't have to stream for 14 hours.
I don't?
No.
I don't. No, wait. Oh my goodness, sir, Yukimoto, thanks for following. Hey there. I can talk a little bit after about what I read, everything I'm processing. But after we finish part 1, I would definitely like to give myself a break of some sort.
Yeah, you've probably got a lot to process after this section.
Right, there is a lot. There was a lot just in part 1, and there's 3 more parts too. Yeah. Where was it? Yeah. Money in Barbarous Society. Most of the Barbarous are shopping by barter, but the Barbarous race and Barbarous player characters. I already read that part. However, Barbarous societies do not have the technology to accurately produce gamma, silver, and gold coins, and most of them were taken from the past or from humanoids. Therefore, the circulation of the coins themselves is small, and the lower class Yoma and others barter with each other. On the other hand, Yoma understand the value of money, and others can bribe them with gamma, silver coins, or buy their goods. Gilmo, god of money. 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 You've got to have money. The common currency Gamel, which is circulated worldwide, already existed during the Divine Civilization period. Alright, see you on Still. Bye-bye now. Thanks for the raid.
Bye.
Thanks, Yukimoto, for the follow. Bye-bye. Sleep well. You deserve some sleep. You streamed hard. Thanks. Uh-huh. 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 Gosh, you're gonna be going to work soon.
Yep, here I am.
I'm ending this chapter right before you're going to work. That's crazy. I guess I'll go lay down while you. That feels good.
Reaches for the puppy brain.
Yes.
I mean, for the kobold brain.
That was good, thank you. Gamel, god of money. This would be who Mr. Krabs worships.
Very true.
The common currency Gamel, which is circulated worldwide, actually already existed during the Divine Civilization period. At the beginning of the Divine Civilization period, it is believed that the world was still dominated by barter. However, this was still inconvenient, and disputes over
the money of food sorrows. Certified sister life as a solution to this problem.
However, this was still inconvenient, and disputes over the value of goods arose. So divine ancestor Lifos solicited a solution to this problem. A wise man named Gamble, that's what it is. It was named after this person. It was named after this dude. Advocated the use of precious metals such as silver and gold as money, and created a means of mass producing them to equalize their value after meticulous artistry. Recognizing his wisdom, ingenuity, and achievements, Lifos gave the wise Gamel a divine status and hoped that there would be no more disputes over the value of things for eternity. Forever. Therefore, in the world of Raxia, the Gamel still supports the monetary economy with its unchanging value, and the size and manufacturing method prescribed by God. God. By God. By God. During the divine civilization period are still observed. Of course, in some periods and nations, the Gamel coin has fallen into disuse, and unique economic systems have been created. But nevertheless, it is said to have continued to serve as a standard of value. The gold standard, if you will. The gold standard. The Gamel standard. The importance of the Gamel standard. I'm glad you were able to find that. Sorry.
And don't forget Gamel's brother, Gamble.
Of course. Even today, many of those who are involved in money worship and honor. Sorry, wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Even today, many of those who are involved in money worship and honor the great god Gamel. I don't think. And even today, many of those who are involved in money worship honor the great god Gamel, and doesn't need to be there. Unfortunately, despite the hopes of the Lifos and the Gamel, the Lifos, there is no end to the fighting over the value of things. And it is sad to note that sometimes people kill each other over the Gamel coins. Sometimes the money grubbers are cursed. You Gamel believers! It is a very unfortunate story from the point of view of the Gamel god. I see. Barbarous and reputation. I need to be right back in just a moment. My apologies. I know I just gotta read and I don't want to be boring, but I need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. I'll start to get some water. Alright, we've got like 3 more pages and I'm almost done with part 1. Part 1 of 4. Part of the way done with the whole Barbarous book. Thanks for the welcome back, Barbarous. Barbarous and reputation. Even Barbarous value honor and reputation. However, the way of thinking and treatment of reputation is different. Oops. There's the... It fall down again. However, the way of thinking and treatment of reputation is different between a barbarous person in a humanoid society and a barbarous person in a barbarous society. This section describes the treatment of reputation for each of these.
I swear I need some Mucinex.
I'm sorry.
It's
I guess we should have bought some when we were in town last.
didn't think I was gonna eat it.
That's how it always is with medicine, isn't it? I swear. And like, I don't need that right now. I won't buy it. Then you need it and you don't have it.
Yeah, but if you bought all of the medicine that you would need, you'd be spending hundreds of dollars on medical supplies.
Yeah. 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 At least we have a few of the basics. Acquisition of reputation in a humanoid society. Barbarous player characters can also gain a reputation by giving their sword shards through the Adventurer's Guild. But they must either hide their true identity or make sure that the owner of the Adventurers Guild understands their situation. If they get a reputation and become famous, the risk of their true identity being revealed will increase. If their hidden identity is revealed, there may be some attempts to kill or imprison them. Oh, I gotta be careful. This could be my character. This could be my character if I go to the wrong place.
Don't kill Batman.
Hiya, Safar. Good to see you.
Sorry.
Safari?
Yeah, Safari.
Hi, Cloudy. Be careful if I leave her Jaha. Jeez. I'm just a sweet girl. Don't kill me, please.
I mean, it's not going to be a whole lot easier for Shiva either. He's technically a humanoid, but pretty much still gonna get the side eye and discrimination.
Systemic discrimination.
Aw, what the hell? That's too cute.
I know! Those stars! Oh my god, they're adorable!
You're not allowed to just come in here and post those.
Where are they from?
Not the nice me.
Those are adorable! I love those. I love those so much. I want to follow them just because they have those good emotes. If they have emotes that are that cute, they must be worthy of following. It is an important judge of character.
But yeah, Claudia, you can't just come in here and do that.
That's adorable! Oh my god! Cute!
Is that just a Kirby jammin'?
It is. It is.
It's just a fucking Kirby jammin'.
It is. You jammin'. However, suppose they have completed the adventures that lead to an increase in reputation. In that case, it is not surprising that even if they are Barbarous player characters, they will be recognized and accepted by the humanoids. Acceptance. Beautiful acceptance. With status or position, they can continue to exist in the group, even if their identity is revealed. Now that is comforting. If you want to be part of multiple groups, you must use reputation for each of them. If you commit a treacherous act against such a group, you will lose your position, and your total reputation will be reduced. However, we must be prepared that obtaining this position will intensify the backlash from the general Barbarous and increase the possibility of being targeted as a traitor. My character is a total traitor. She does not care about Barbarous society at all.
You're not a traitor.
Yeah,
You're a priestess.
I am a priestess. I have had nothing to do with their
You
society.
can only be a traitor if you become a priestess of Gamble.
Hydration. Position friend. I'm gonna listen to a little bit before the end because I want more. More. Magic pills should be good. Reputation, position, friend. It's a little up. It's a little up. Reputation 20. Accepted within a small community. Exceptional person. Reputation 70. Accepted within a single village or hamlet. This is important information. This needs to be screen capped, and Julia's gone, so I will harass her with this later.
I'm sorry, can you go with that?
What? Oh, I just think that some of this is potentially important for the acceptance of my character. I need to
Yes.
say things in the
I
future.
was concerned if anyone could hear that.
Or hear what?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. There's nothing here. Nothing at all.
Totally. Also,
Sorry,
mm,
I'm stealing your spotlight.
honorary humanoid. 250 accepted within his city. I wonder if it's possible to do this in somewhere other than Rajaha.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to be an honorary humanoid. An honorary humanoid. It's over 900! Accepted within a whole nation.
Incarnation.
What in tarnation? No longer seen as Barbarous, even though I'm still a Barbarous. I'm not gonna suddenly not be a Barbarous. Just because I'm socially accepted. 3,000 points! Top tier. Accepted within a region superstate. Goals. Goals. Goals.
Dude,
Goals.
do you have a pen or
What?
do you have like a pen or a top
A pen?
pin?
Oh, I do somewhere, but I have no idea where they are. No clue. Acquiring reputation in a barbarous society. Swords of protection prevent barbarous or undead invasion into humanoid societies. They are an anathema to the barbarous, and the sword shards that maintain them should be destroyed as soon as it is found. Oh. See you, Julia. Take care at work. Sorry, I'll turn this down for a moment. I'm gonna go give her a hug. Hey. I was too late to give her a hug. She is gone. Well, I hope she has a good time at work. I was so close to finishing it. The stream hasn't gone as well as I would have hoped. Maybe someday I'll have to do this. You're here! Huh.
Is there something wrong with that?
What is that?
It's the stuff the van paper. Sarah gave it to me.
Oh. Nice.
Is there something wrong?
Well, I don't think
Man, oh. Okay, but then hold and here's bones.
Yay. Love you too. Hey, I was able to give her a hug. That was nice. And now she's gone to work. Acquiring reputation in barbarous society. Swords of protection prevent barbarous or undead invasions into humanoid societies. They are an anathema to the barbarous, and the sword shards that maintain them should be destroyed as soon as it is found. However, since sword shards are obtained from the body of a superior individual, they are surprisingly useful in barbarous societies as proof of strength or proof of victory. Thus, in a game, even if you're playing in a barbarous society, you can gain a reputation as usual by offering sword shards to a ruler or an upper barbarous chief. This reputation is called a barbarous reputation. This barbarous reputation is separate from a normal reputation. Sorry, my nose itches. Therefore, it is not possible to get a renowned item from a humanoid using a barbarous reputation. By acquiring a barbarous reputation, the character's reputation for excuse me. By acquiring a barbarous reputation, the character's reputation for valor and savagery will become famous in the barbarous society and neighboring humanoid societies. Please refer to the following table for a rough estimate. 0 to 20, one of many, not individually recognized. 21 to 50, lesser soldier. They are only recognized by name by barbarous in the same living area. 51 to 100, one of them. One of them. One of them. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. We will make you one of us. Their names and faces are known in a small area, and their achievements are well known. However, they are not known outside of it. 100 to 200, or 101. 101 Dalmatians. Strong man or woman. Or woman. Or woman. The barbarous outside of the living area knows their name. Sometimes the person whom they meet for the first time knows their name. Sometimes they are asked to do a job by name. 201 to 500. Fierce warrior. Fierce. If they are in the same camp, their name is almost well known, and they are highly respected by the other camps, and are even asked to be recruited by them. 500 to 1,000. Brave. A well-known figure in their camp. They are feared by the other camps, and are rumored to be planning to become an independent chief. We go higher. We go higher. Yeah, I'll read that again since I didn't do very well. They're feared. They're feared by the other camps and are rumored to be planning to become an independent chief. 1,001 to 2,000. Hero! Their name is well known in the surrounding area. Many barbarous are in awe of them, and humanoids fear them by name. Adventurers sometimes come to defeat them. 2,001 all the way up to 5,000. Threat. Danger. Their name is known throughout the region. Most of the Barbarous bow down, and the humanoids sent their armies and famous adventurers to defeat them. 5,000 plus! It's over 5,000! It's over 5,000! Sorry. Catastrophe Maker. Sounds lovely. A dangerous entity that is known on a continental scale. Even adventurers who come to defeat it are rare. Multiple humanoid nations may cooperate in waging war against them. Wow. The big bad. The big bad. Reputation is a reward. In barbarous society, reputation is often given as a reward for a job or assignment. This reputation may be given in the form of intangible prestige, but is often given in the form of a medal. Depending on the barbarous chief or clan leader, this medal may be specially designed or engraved with an inscription. Although achievements can be divided by tribe or camp, many barbers consider the total number of achievements important. In other words, the most important thing is to show how strong and capable they are. Basically, a medal has no monetary value, and since it is inscribed with the name of the recipient, there is no point in transferring it. It is literally just a guarantee of honor or reputation. Since reputation is obtained by being rewarded, even if the medal itself is lost, it will not cause a loss of total reputation. For the sake of convenience, the medals are defined as follows. Depending on the camp or region, some medals may have different names and values. Bronze medal, 10. 10 gained reputation. Silver medal, 50 gained reputation. Golden medal, 100 gained reputation. Platinum medal, 500. Wow. 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 Use of possessed reputation. A barbarous player character may also use its reputation to acquire personalized equipment. See Core Rule Book 2, page 51. Or take a personal title. See Core Rule Book 2, page 65. However, the Game Master must set up an influential barbarous leader or chief NPC to create or bestow renowned items and titles that cannot be obtained from anywhere else. Therefore, if a player wishes to obtain a renowned item, they must obtain the Game Master's permission. The loss of such items, resulting in the loss of total reputation, is handled similarly to the usual reputation. Weaknesses. Like the weak points in the monster data, if an intelligent character sees a weak point of a barbarous player character, the damage caused by particular types of attacks will increase. At the beginning of the battle, if there is a sage, class master, or a magic user on the enemy team, the barbarous player character should make a weakness check. Weakness check. Calculation, adventure level plus intelligence modifier. Use time, instant. Instantaneous. Effect on success. Your enemy will not spot your weak point. If you fail, the enemy will see your weak point. Uh-oh. What is the weak point of a succubus? This should have been in my character sheet. What is the weak point of a succubus? What's my weak point? Oh no. We need to figure out what my weak point is. At the start of the combat, the game master needs to check if any enemies are 1. Has a sage class and has a clearly defined sage level intelligence modifier in its stats. Then uses sage level plus intelligence modifier as the success value. 2. If the enemy uses magic, use the monster's magic power as a success value. 3. An enemy cannot spot a weak point in other cases. I should take a screenshot of this. I need to show this to Julia. I don't know what the weak points of succubi are gonna be. Is it gonna be based on a Lamia? Game Master should roll only once using the highest of their success values for the entire enemy side. 2 dice plus success value. On the other hand, each Barbarous player character needs to roll its weakness check. If they succeed, the enemy side will not spot their weak point. If they fail, the weak point will become active for this combat for them. This check is only made by Barbarous player characters. For weak points, please refer to the respective race description. A check is automatically considered successful if all characters on the enemy cannot spot weak points. It's really good to be 100 pages into here. I have made a ton of progress. Description. Determination of monster attack and conventional weapon resistance. Hi, Kyle. Whoa. Hi. I've been reading for 7 hours straight. Life is truly a sword world. Life is truly a fantasy tabletop role-playing game. At least mine is right now. Almost done with my reading. Good to see you, Kyle. Well, I'm glad you got 7 hours of sleep. A little bit from now, I'm actually gonna take a nap myself. I need to find someone else to raid. Because I was just raided by 13 people. It was really great. I was raided by Undo Cell. That was really awesome of them. I need to give my voice and my brain a rest. Thanks, Kyle. Alright, back to reading, or I'll be here forever. I should probably get along, little doggy. Congratulations on the tablet, Kyle. Congratulations. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to your art. Very much looking forward to your art. Description: determination of monster attack and conventional weapon resistance. While lycanthropy player characters are in beast form, the Game Master should determine whether or not the increased defense applies when fighting against certain monsters, such as those with the unique skill Normal Weapon Immunity. See Core Rulebook EX, page 71, or BT. I don't remember what BT was. Page 33. In such cases, there are a few guidelines the Game Master may consider. 1. Attacks that cause magical damage will ignore the increased defense. See Core Rulebook EX, page 71, or BT, page 32. 2. If the attacking monster is strengthened by sword shards, treat their attacks as though they were made by a magic weapon, regardless of the attack method. Beware of sword shards. If the description of the unique skill says to treat the ability as a silver or magic weapon, that attack will ignore the increased defense, so beware. Beware of your lycanthropy. If the monster's description mentions that they may use silver or magic weapons, the Game Master may rule that the monster has that weapon at hand. Number 5, almost there. At the Game Master's discretion, monsters may have silver or magic weapons. At hand that they could use. And weapon attacks from that monster could be made with those weapons. 6. The Game Master is not prevented from equipping monster with silver or magic weapons in their scenarios, for legitimate reasons and purposes, to make the game fun. The player character should not be prevented from acquiring them as special loot either. Hey, man, I'm doing well. Been streaming this for 7 hours. I read 100 pages. I'm a fourth of the way done with the book. And I'm tired and my voice is strained. Part 2! I did it! I finished part 1. It was 103 pages. I did it! Finally! I made it despite all odds. I made it. Yeah. I'm gonna consider this stream for the most part a success. There was a lot of diversions and off-topic stuff, but I did a decent job trying to veer things back in the correct direction, which is reading and learning about Barbarous and reading about this book. Far from perfect, and I'd love to do it again sometime, but better. But I would say I was able to steer this ship well enough. Something worthy of putting on YouTube, hopefully. I am tired, and it's 7 o'clock. And are we playing this game at around midnight tonight? The first campaign? This was a good start. This was a good stream, but I should end it and I guess raid someone. I did it! I made it all the way through part 1. Now I just need to make it to part 4, or all the way through the Barbarous book. I need to do it for all of the Sword World books. Every single one. That way I could have a neatly defined bit of content for each piece of thing that exists for Sword World. Wow, that was hard work. But yeah, I'm doing well. I just wore myself out with all this. I am semi-satisfied. It was far from perfect. But, it's barely good enough to put on YouTube, so I'm gonna end the stream, I'm gonna raid, I'm gonna hope that this is a worthwhile thing to have on YouTube for someone who will look for it. If not, better luck next time. Alright, bye-bye now. I'm gonna find someone to read. Naman, are you there? Did I wait too long to respond? I just wanted to finish reading what I was reading. Ramen? Okay, bye, Ramen. Bye, Kyle. I'm gonna go find someone to read. Well, this person seems cute. I think I'll follow
run
right
in,
down.
to,
They
like,
seem cute.
Wait, like
I'll
when we get to a
follow
safe
this
spot, I
person.
wanna have like a visual guide.
A visual guide?
I'll show a visual guide as to what
They have a cute
Thank you so
little
much for the
model.
follow,
I
Robot
like
Fairy.
polytubers.
Oh, another fairy.
Not
I might
so
redo
much
this jump, 'cause I don't
I'll
think we're gonna
follow
make-
them.
Okay.
Right. Whoa, with your 300.
You're falling
Alright, I
back
can
too much.
they're
No, I
trustworthy.
think we're
If
good.
they have an
Alright,
whoa
on the slow-mo.
reward.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we should be.
I'm gonna do a whoa reward.
Look a little slightly up. It should be yes. Okay. Thanks for dropping by. Welcome to Wolf Patrol.
Oh, we just go high.
Yeah. Wait, hold
We
on.
just
But
go
I want
high.
to see like what the.
Oh, I haven't gotten an whoa yet. Hopefully soon.
Okay, yeah. Looks like we won't be able to make. Actually.
Good night.
Let me look down again. I'm
Good
gonna just try
night.
to jump on the center of this and see how far we can get to.
Bye bye. Oh, Barbarous, I have someone to say goodbye to. Good night, Barbarous. Good night.
Okay, we can get decently high, I think. Oh, I think. Wait, maybe I can just make this straight up.
I think we made it last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, Robot Fairy, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome, Raiders. Your stream's cute. Thank you. the contents of what wish we are doing may not be so cute, but welcome, Raiders. Let me give a shout out. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh. Please. What the?
What the?
There we go. Shout out. Little robot fairy. Wait, I'm bad. It's SO for the stream elements command. There we go. Tabletop RPGs. What's this? Is this a sleeping stream where they caught you in 4K snoring?
I could never.
That's crazy.
I could never. It was a sleeping stream? Oh my god. How do you get such good, like, snoring ASMR pod on stream?
I mean, if you put the mic right up to you, right?
How do you fall asleep that way?